the northern lights.
The Philippines is the hottest place I've ever been. I lived in Jackson, Mississippi for 5 years, so I know heat. It's unrelenting, unworldly. Doing anything's exhausting. Trying to sleep is an exercise in futility. And it's not the rats overhead or the ravenous mosquitoes, it's the heat. We have an oscillating fan in our room. When you're laying down and its face shines upon you, it's like heaven. And I want to find the guy who designed it and I want to hug him. But then it moves on and I want to punch him.
Well done. I've been dreaming for a time.
And it's funny because it's dawned on me that I've often interacted with God this way, as if He oscillates. When life is sweet and your bills are paid and your family's healthy and you have friends around you, you say, oh God. But then often something happens unexpectedly, a death in the family, or the loss of a job, or a friendship. And suddenly it feels like God has moved on, that His face is no longer upon you, as if He oscillates. But I'm coming to a place of faith that God doesn't oscillate. In fact, I believe that's what faith is. Faith is believing that God is love and that His love is perfectly good all the time, that He never oscillates regardless of our circumstance. And that's what Jesus came to reveal. He came to reveal God as love. And He talked about Him as Father. In fact, Jesus said, if you've seen me, you've seen my Father. He said, I only do what I see my Father doing. And then He lived as the Father's love perfectly revealed. And everywhere He went, He met needs, physically, spiritually, emotionally. He answered the questions that ache inside the heart of humanity.
Come on in out of the cold. Oh, come.
I'm convinced we exist to become sure in that love, our Father's love. And when we see our Father's love, we are transformed into His sons and daughters. You see, Jesus didn't just through His death and resurrection rip open the veil to heaven to give us access to His Father. He also lived for 33 years demonstrating what it looks like when a son or daughter is sure in their Father's love. It's crazy, but He looked into the future and He said, I see sons and daughters living in an understanding and a relationship with the Father that releases them to live a miraculous life much like the one I lived. John the Baptist had a life message that went something like this. The kingdom of heaven is at hand. It's within reach. I believe we exist to discover this kingdom. Let's go find this kingdom come.
And let's go find this kingdom come.